welcome in. Happy Monday. Just consent to that flow of Reiki energy. Let yourself sit back and relax. How is everyone's Monday? Hello, Maggie. I have the Vanadinite in my hand, so you may feel lots of warmth as you come in. So Reiki's warm, Vanadinite's warm, so you may feel a nice burning start to develop in your stomach. Hello, Melissa. Hello, just Nikki. Welcome in. You are, yes, because I was like, I need 30 minutes. So I'll stay on the normal amount of time, but I just needed to push it back a little bit. How is everyone feeling? We have a full moon on Sunday. The candle listing is not up yet. I will get it up, I promise. I'm working on it. How is everyone feeling? I want you to take a big deep breath in if you're just popping in. Deep breath into your sacral chakra, which is kind of like above your belly button. Breathe in. Breathe out. Push your stress out as far as it'll go. Hello, Phoenix. Welcome in. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Sharzad. Hello, Angelic. How's everyone feeling this Sunday? What the heck? Monday. How are you feeling? Hello, Lisa. Welcome in. Take another big deep breath in if you're just popping in. Deep breath into that sacral. Breathe out. Push your stress as far as it'll go. Hello, Jada. Thank you for the heart me. How's your Monday? Hello, Karina. Welcome in. Hello, Dante. Oh my gosh, what in the world? I'm so glad you had a good day too. Thank you for the rose, Jamie. Energetically exhausted. I feel that. We have a full moon happening on Sunday. I was just saying we will have our candle ceremony. I just don't have the listing up yet. I should have that done tonight and I'll post it. But I think that's part of it because, you know, a full moon can make you feel kind of weird, really bring everything to the surface. So that's probably playing into it. Aw, Karina, Melissa, welcome in. Oh, Zach, what in the world? Yes, Maggie, same. Thank you for the finger heart, Jenna. Oops, hang on a second. No, reader, I started at 9 tonight, so you're on time. Thank you for the heart me. Take another big deep breath into your sacral, but I hear the universe, thank you for the heart me, Corey, but I hear the universe saying, as you breathe into your sacral, envision this lush forest coming to life as you breathe in. Breathe in, see the lush forest. As you breathe out, blow your stress away, and you start to hear birds chirping. You start to see little fireflies flying around in your forest. You're allowing life to grow in your forest by pushing your stress away. Do that again. Breathe in. See your forest. As you breathe out, more life starts to form. More life starts to take over in your forest. What do you see? What do you feel? Hello, Lauren. Welcome in. How is your Monday? Thank you for the follow, the nostalgic. I am good. I'm a little tired, but how are you? Thank you for the heart me, Celeste. Welcome in. How was your Monday? And the team bracelet. Thank you. Ooh, I love how we're already, like we're creating a forest in our sacral chakra. We're already starting to build our peace within. So I want you to breathe normally now. You don't have to take any deep breaths here, but I want you to still concentrate on that forest as we start to do some work. Aw, Lauren. Hard to tell with the light colors. This is a red Vanadinite. It's fiery red. Hello, Yarvison. Welcome in. How's your Monday? It was good. Thank you for asking. Hello, Victoria. How are you? How was your Monday? Let's all go into the forest together. Are we ready? Let's all go in together. I'm actually kind of seeing, so I have this, do you hear this music in the background that has like crickets in it and stuff? Like it sounds like we're out in nature already. So I kind of see a forest at twilight. So let's go into our forest at twilight and let's watch the lightning bugs float around and just calm down here. Taking in the breeze coming through. Feel the dirt under your feet. It did. I hope it did for you as well, Jessica. Thank you for consenting, Sophia. It is, isn't it? Maybe I should start it over. Did you? So I think there's crickets in this song. This is like a 40-minute song. I'll start it over. I love it. Ooh. So I want you really to focus on having your feet in the earth in your forest. Plugging your feet into the I can't talk. Plugging your feet into the dirt. You hear it? I love this. It's so relaxing. And as you breathe in, you can feel that grounding earth energy go all the way up your body, all the way up your spine until it reaches the top of your head. Let that warming energy come up in your body. So take deep, meaningful breaths. Breathe in. Bringing up that warmth. Breathe out. Pushing your stress away. If you're just popping in, just consent to the flow of Reiki energy. Breathe in again. Bringing that energy all the way up. Breathe out. Push it out. Thank you, Smashly, for the roses. Hello, Tara. Welcome in. How's your Monday? Thank you, Smashly. Thank you for all the roses. This is the Vanada night. Vanada night. Thank you for the follow, Sandra. Welcome in. Thank you for the heart me. Aw, thank you, Taro. I'm glad you're here too. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Going deep already. Thank you for the follow, Dalen. Thank you for consenting, Kaylee. And thank you for sharing, Lisa. So I'm gonna do a little bit of snapping. I'm gonna put the Vanada night down for a minute. So I release the weight of the world I've been carrying in my energy. Thank you, Lauren. I release the weight of the world I've been carrying in my energy. I allow myself to be present in the moment and focus on my healing. I know there's so much going on. I understand. Aw, Taro, thank you for the follow, Cassie. Lauren, yes, I know there's a lot going on. And I am right there with you when I'm like, I wish I could save everyone and I wish I could do everything. I get it. But we have to remember we have to take care of ourselves along the way of trying to help others. I know I've said it probably a million times in a live, but it's something we have to keep reminding ourselves of. It's something that we have to keep consciously practicing, is taking care of ourselves. Thank you for the shares, Mother Reiki. So I release the weight of the world from my energy and I allow myself to be present. That's really going to hit some of you hard in that sacral. Breathe through it if it makes you a little nauseous. I promise you won't throw up. I allow myself to be fully present in my healing. Be present in your own healing right here. Ooh. Oh, that sounds awesome, Lauren. Where are you gonna go? So I actually want you to place your hands on your stomach, like your upper stomach. You just apply a little bit of pressure, not a lot, just a little pressure. And just breathe for a little bit as I do some work. Telling yourself it is okay to be fully present. It is okay to let my mind relax. Lauren, I am so sorry. Thank you for the follow, Michelle. It is okay to take some time for me. There we go. And you can take your hands off your stomach when you're ready. Anxiousness. I feel so much anxiousness happening. What do I want to use? Let me take a little look. I feel like lepidolite would be good, but I want to go deeper. I feel like that's just kind of like scratching the surface. Let's use the black kyanite. Let's do it. Hello, Melly. Welcome in. How was your Monday? Oh, Lauren. Oh, Karina. Yeah. I feel like there's just a lot of anxious energy in general floating around. Laura. Oh my goodness, Angelic. Okay, let's use the amazing black kyanite to get in there and help scratch it out. Scratching it all out. I am so sorry, Lauren. Just consent to the energy flowing deeper and taking your anxiety. I know, Bandit. It's been, I don't remember the last time I used it, honestly. Ooh, BB, I've never read that. Thank you for the heart me. I have never read that. So, we've talked about this concept before, is that sometimes we're afraid to let go of what isn't doing anything for us because it's familiar, because we've been sitting in it for so long. And that's kind of the way that I feel about some of this anxiety. Like, we know what this anxiety entails, even though it's not good for us. And we're like, what do things look like if I don't hold on to it anymore? So I just want you to breathe in and relax and be reminded that Reiki and this energy healing is never going to push you further than you're able to go. It's going to provide exactly what you need. Thank you for the follow, Mushling. Yes, exactly, BB. So going in deeper, scratching deeper into the tummy to take that anxiety. Oh, angelic. I'll have to check that out. I have never read it. Hello, Irene. Welcome in. How was your Monday? And are you ready to meet tomorrow? I'm sure you are. I can't wait to see what happens. So something funny, it's funny that you bring that up, BB, because I was just thinking about the concept of being rich, right? I don't know if you've been seeing a lot on TikTok, the Ambani wedding. I'm so sorry if I said their name wrong, but if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. And I was just thinking to myself today, a lot of people struggle with the concept of being rich and having money because they tie it to their goodness, I'll call it. They think that they have to be X, Y, and Z in order to have things. That's actually for anything, not just money. So a lot of times we block what we want. We block our manifestations. We block our hopes and dreams because we have put a set of conditions on ourselves that the universe does not subscribe to. It's not about being good or bad. It's about opening up your energy and allowing the frequencies in and allowing the things in. Does that make sense? Mother Reiki, I'm so sorry. Thank you for the tiny Mando Mom. Good. I'm so excited too. Oh, baby, that's awesome. Yes, Victoria. I am good. Did I ask you how you were? I'm good. I'm a little tired because the full moon's coming on Sunday, which again, the listing's not up yet. I plan to get that done tonight so you can purchase your candles because I know we're now less than a week away. Hello, Elizabeth. Angelic. No, Elizabeth, so I started at 9 tonight, so you were perfect. Yes, exactly. That's something I've really been trying to drive hard in this healing. So we are deserving of having what we want. We're deserving of healing because that not only helps us, but it helps everyone and everything around us. Hello, Jeanette. Welcome in. How have you been? So TikTok videos, it really just kind of depends on the flow of how things are going, what I'm concentrating on. Most of my work is here in the live or doing private sessions, group sessions, mini healings, being on Instagram, posting, or Facebook, posting more of like stories of wisdom in my journey, just kind of wherever I feel I need to be. So maybe on TikTok I don't post a lot of videos, but I do have quite a large library of videos you can watch on here. It is, Irene. I swear it is. I swear. Hello, Lua. Welcome in. How are you? How have you been? So again, pulling more of that anxiety out of the stomach, let it go. Allow it to unvelcro from your energy. Thank you, Lua. I've been wearing it its natural curly way. So I found some stuff here on TikTok called Color Wow. and I use their like spray and serum system, and I feel like it's been doing well. Good, Jeanette. Ooh. I allow myself, hang on. It's sending me more. The conditions of, this is interesting. It's something like, I allow myself to release the conditions of my anxiety. Just let that resonate. I allow myself to release the conditions of my anxiety. Is that hitting you in the stomach? To me, that feels like that is letting it pull out. I allow myself to release the conditions of my anxiety. I'm so glad you're here, Lua. And thank you. Here we go. Starting to understand that my anxiety is not me. It is not a part of me, and I can let it go. Yes, Jeanette, I'm like, I know it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense the way that I'm phrasing it, which happens a lot in energy healing. But when you hear it and it resonates through your body, it's like, oh, my body gets it though. Like my body gets what you're trying to say. There we go. Oh, keep letting it go. I'm actually going to say it again. I allow myself to release the conditions of my anxiety. Wow, that feels really good. I would even say that to yourself. This is collective energy healing. So I do work privately and I do work in groups. The link is in the bio. I currently don't have a group session running, but I do have privates open. Thank you for the heart, Miwila. Yes, just as I am. How is everyone feeling now that we've had that revelation? How are we feeling? It feels really good. Let's build a fire. Let's build an energetic fire in the stomach. A fire of confidence. A fire of passion. So literally envision your, whatever you want it to look like, your little spot where you're going to build a fire. I usually see it in a desert, like I'm out in a desert and there's just like a little place for me to build a fire. Put your wood in, put your twigs in, whatever you want. Probably more sacral. Probably more sacral and solar, honestly, angelic. Could be root too. But I would say probably the upper two more than anything. And then pour your gasoline, if you will, onto your fire and set it ablaze. Feed it some oxygen so that it starts to build. Literally, you can blow your breath on it. Let the heat build, let the flame build. Speak into your flame. I am confident. I am worthy. I can see through the anxiety. I can see beyond the trauma. There we go. I have control of my own emotions. Wow. I have control of my own emotions. Feels like some of you feel kind of nervous about that, kind of scared about that. Like, ooh, people are gonna think that I just am all over the place. You have to remember a lot of times what you're thinking inside of your head is really not what other people are thinking most of the time. Because remember, we live inside our head. We live inside our heads. We talk to ourselves a lot, and we're not necessarily like, you know, conveying these feelings out into the world, and people don't know what we're thinking about ourselves, right? So I have control over my emotions. Thank you for the follow, Allison. Yes, our heads are our world. That sounds so good, Lauren. I love mint. Mint's very relaxing too. It's energizing, but also relaxing at the same time. It's kind of one of those that does both. Thank you for the heart, me, Stephanie. Welcome in. And thank you for sharing, BB. Ooh, there we go. I allow myself to be in the present. We were talking about that right when we started, but let's talk about it again. Thank you for the follow. Is it Rolisha? Thank you. And thank you for the shares, Stephanie. Thank you. So we were kind of talking about this earlier. I allow myself to be present in the moment. I allow myself to enjoy the moment. If I'm not thinking about the future, it's okay. If I'm just thinking about now, I am okay. Thank you for the follow. Is it Ayala? Welcome in. We did. I think so, Lauren. Yeah, I remember you asking. Good. I'm glad you're feeling better. Hello, Jessica. Welcome in. How was your Monday? Hang on. I have to take a little drinky drink of my peach mint water. So thirsty. So those peaches are the same ones I got from the farm. I cut them up and froze them. And then the mint is from my garden. It's delicious. Let's just go with it. I allow myself to be present in who I am. Whoa, I feel like that's a little bit of an earth-shattering thought for some of you. Being present in who you are. Feeling connected to who you are, because I feel some of you feel kind of fragmented, like here's a piece of you, here's a piece of you, then here's another shell on here, and here's another shell over here, and like they just don't all quite connect yet. So let's connect them. I love peaches too. Thank you, Taro and Barrett's. Oh, yes, exactly. Feeling whole. That is the goal, right? I didn't mean to kind of rhyme. Anyway, I allow myself to be fully present in who I am and connect and understand all of my pieces. Because some of this fragmentation too feels like a family member was being very critical of you and making you rethink who you were. So you were like taking these criticisms and these traits that you were seeing within yourself, or these traits that they were seeing within you, and you were taking them out and laying them out and picking them apart, and they never came back together. Does that make sense? Oh my gosh, Jessica! Oh my god. Well, definitely come in and relax. Oh, Taro. Victoria. Yeah, okay. So I'm feeling it very strongly, and I understand that feeling because that was me for so long as well. So let's start bringing these back together. Again, it can be a little bit shaky. It can be kind of nerve-wracking at first, being like, ooh, this is who I am. Like all of these pieces are me, and I can be all of these things at once. Yes, you can. So as I snap, just let each piece start to come in. Start to come in. So they're all like attached by strings, and they're all coming into your body and coming together. Oh no, Jessica, what in the world? Was it the remnants of beryl that came through your area? Hello, Mumsy, I'm so glad you're here. Welcome in. Ooh, Taro, yeah. I was definitely feeling, I'm like, it's a family member, like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's a family member that's picking these things apart about some of you. Oh, Jessica, yes. Soak up all this Reiki and then finish your book. Hello, Molly. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Lauren, I am so sorry. I understand that as well. I am so sorry. Ooh. This may make some of you cry, but let yourself have this realization. Let yourself sit in this fact. It's a fact. Sit in this energy. I now have the chance to pull all of these pieces together. I can do it now. I can pull all of my pieces together now. Oh, Allison. Oh, you're all the way in Iowa? Well, some of that, some of the, stuff that came off of it, it was causing tornadoes everywhere. Yes, BB. Yes, exactly what I'm talking about. Angelic, I do too. I do too. I feel like the older generations kept everything together. You know, I'm not saying they were perfect, because I look back now and I see how sometimes they just didn't say anything when maybe they should have. Like, you know, no one's perfect. But I feel like despite that, a lot of the older generations kind of put more effort into things, I would say. I know not everyone, but I'm talking about, so my grandparents, I think I called them the silent generation, but I think they were actually on the cusp. My great-grandparents, I think, more fall into what's called the greatest generation. They were like between the silent and greatest. That's the generation I'm talking about. Oh my God, Jessica, that's nothing to mess around with. Yeah, Victoria, exactly. It was definitely my great-grandparents for me. I was so lucky to get to know my great-grandparents for a pretty large part of my life, and even my great-great-grandmother, believe it or not, was alive for quite some time. So it was really amazing to get to see those generations and experience life with them for a while. I very much enjoyed it. Oh, Angelic. Let me take another drink. I am so thirsty today. We're very busy with everything happening. And I've been talking all day long. Lots of things going on, lots of storms. Whew. Anyway, thank you for the share, BB. And thank you all for liking and sharing. Thank you for being here and doing something for yourself. Jessica, yeah, I feel that way too. Something about that like silent greatest generation cusp. There was just something about them that seemed so much more enlightened than a lot of the generations that followed. And sometimes you wouldn't think that because of the conditions they grew up in, the times they grew up in, you know, when a lot of things still weren't legal, but a lot of them I don't think are as like, the only word I can think of is a lot of them weren't as conservative as we thought they were. You know, they were a bit more kind of like live and let live, is the best way I can describe them. Oh, Lauren, yes. I love that you all are sharing these memories about your grandparents. And I feel like that is bringing together more of your pieces. Let more of your pieces come together and feel comfort. Ooh, in this version of you. Feel comfort in this full and whole version of you. All of these pieces, all of these memories, these are all you. And I see a golden light now starting to beam down. This is different from the Reiki golden light. This is like an angelic golden light beaming straight down everyone's bodies and pulling everything together. I am solid in my foundation. I am solid in my version of me. I'm solid in my vision of me. Oh, Jessica. Same, BB. I completely understand that. Well, now we're the ones that have to make it. We're the adults now. Now it's up to us. Oh, I love that, Jessica. Ooh, I allow my golden light to shine through and see a singular version of me. So when I mean a singular version of me, if you're just popping in, so I was talking about how some are feeling very fragmented. They're kind of disassociated from all the pieces of themselves. We have pulled those all together to feel whole, to feel like a singular version of us that can have all these different facets, but they're not but they're not fragmented. They are all together. They are all one. Hello, Brianna, welcome in. How was your Monday? Happy Monday, everyone. I allow myself to stand in the fullest version of who I am. And BB, we are going to release on Sunday. If you wanna do a candle, we're gonna do it on Sunday. Again, that listing is not up just yet. I plan to have that up tonight. And then I'll send that out in an email blast too. I'm a little behind, I'm sorry. Just a little behind is the story of my life this week, and the week just started. Is what it is sometimes, you know? Thank you for consenting, Patricia. Welcome in. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, the heart. In the heart. What are we doing in the heart now? I allow my heart to experience peace. Your heart really needs to hear that. I allow my heart to experience peace because it feels like some of you feel obligated to hold on to this pain and hold on to this hurt. You feel like I have to carry it. We need to go deeper. How do we make your energy understand that you don't have to carry this? No, we're just kind of bouncing all over. Good. Oh, Lauren, yes. I allow my heart to experience peace. Why do some of you feel like you need to carry someone else's burden, especially if family members? Sorry, I'm going to click my pen for some reason. I just feel like I need to. Clicking my pen's helping me think. Feels like you feel obligated to carry someone's pain because if you don't, then you're not recognizing and honoring it. Does that make sense? That's just like a really overwhelming feeling I'm getting. Ooh. Oh, Carolyn! I'm so glad you jumped in at just the right time. Jessica, Angelic, BB, Rachel, yes. So, carrying someone's pain and honoring someone's pain are two different things. Okay? Yeah, BB. Yeah, could be that too for sure. But I definitely feel some people, the overwhelming collective in here, you feel like you need to carry someone's pain to honor it. But again, those are two different things. So you can appreciate what someone went through. You can acknowledge what someone went through, and you can honor their headspace that they're in and honor where they're at in that journey. But you do not have to carry that, because at the end of the day, it is not you who can heal that completely. Do you get what I mean? They have to go on their own healing journey. That's what it is. Some of you feel like you need to do more healing work on your side and it's going to heal everything for them. While yes, your healing work, Victoria, yes. While yes, you doing your healing will help others, like we've been talking about this entire time, your healing cannot complete someone else's. They have to still do their piece. They still have to do their part. So I release that attachment right now. I do not have to heal someone else. I trust that they will go on their own healing journey and heal themselves as well. I trust that they will go on their own healing journey and heal themselves as well. Fuck, let that go. Whoa, let that go right out of the heart. Ouch. That even hurt me. Jessica, I'm so glad you're getting what you need. Yes, Angelic. If they're gone, Stephanie, so if they've passed on, they can still do healing in the afterlife. They're still doing their work in the afterlife. Trust that they're out there having their enlightenment. Because in the spirit world, that's really what it is about. When you cross over, you go through this enlightenment. You go through seeing the bigger picture. I mean, the picture is so big on the other side, it's more than we can conceptualize over here. So trust that that is what is happening on the other side. Thank you, Phoenix. Exactly, BB. Hello, Amber Lauren. Welcome in. How are you? Yes, BB, I 100% understand that too. I am so sorry. Absolutely, Carolyn. I definitely believe that. So some of you may know that I have also studied to be a medium, so I've gone through development through that. I don't consider myself, overwhelmingly as a medium. It's not a service I offer. I really focus on this part of healing. But the people who I have studied under, and then my own experiences with spirit and reading spirit, everyone who's come through on the other side, they're in that enlightened space. They really are. It is tarot. It is a very weird energy. And then we have the full moon on Sunday to make it even weirder. Jessica, let it out. Let it out. Oh, that's good, Amber. I'm glad it was chill. Tarot's like, wee. I love it. And I promise I haven't forgotten to send you a picture of myself and my logo. And then also don't forget to do the same for me and a little snippet about yourself so I can talk about you too. And so, yeah. So now the cat's out of the bag a little bit. Me and Tarot are collabing on something you all will get to see here soon. It's going to be so exciting. So, you want me to share a little bit? Okay, I'll share. So, if you don't know, Tarot and Ferrets is like a business coach of sorts. So she helps museum professionals develop their careers. How cool is that? It will not involve tarot nor ferrets though, however. If you're disappointed, it will not involve that. But so she helps develop museum professionals. Like, that is just wild. Museum professionals is crazy. That sounds so fancy, doesn't it? It is fancy in my opinion. So what I am going to do is come in to her space, and I am going to help do an energy healing session with them to help bust through, that pesky imposter syndrome, boost their confidence, up level, their abilities, up level their confidence in themselves, and then also, did we say we were opening that up to pretty much any professional tarot? But definitely for her group is what I'm coming in to help do that. Isn't it, Irene? Jenna, so I'm going to be on till 10:30 because I started late. But thank you for coming in. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, yes. So anyone who feels like they need some professional development, needs some help, you are going to be welcome to join. I'm going to be posting a link where you can sign up and you can be part of this hour-long healing session. It's going to be amazing. So we're going to start advertising that. That's going to happen in September. And it's free, by the way. It's free. That's the best part. Completely free. So if you're like, ooh, you don't have to be a museum professional necessarily to join us as well. But she will have her group of museum professionals. And then if you're like, that resonates, I'm a professional of some sort, I need that, hop on in. I'm so glad you love it. Thank you, Tarot. Yes, but I love the collab that we're doing. I love it. So yeah, amazing things are happening. Amazing things. Yes, angelic, yeah. So we're going to be busting through like that, imposter syndrome. We're going to be up-leveling everyone's energy. We're going to be, firing up that confidence. We're going to be getting really deep in the energy to like reprogram, those feelings of doubt and transform them into passion, transform them into expansion, to like just feeling like you can expand in any way and every way in your career development. It would be extra awesome with ferrets, wouldn't it? Oh, I love that. Okay, if we can have a ferret appearance, we need that. I love it. Yes. Yes, it'll be so cool. So we are working on getting all of that hammered out, set in stone. What stone do you want that set in, Tarot? And we will be posting that. And yeah, so many exciting things are happening in September. It's just a magical month. Don't know what it is about September, but it feels great. Oh my gosh, that is so cool, Lauren. Rain, yes, that would be so awesome. So awesome. I would love for you to join too. Anyone and everyone, again, we will get that link up. We will get our advertisements out. I love it. Oh, angelic. That would be so awesome for you. And again, it's free for anyone to join. The people who we are like putting this out to, if you want to sign up, it is free for you to sign up. This is a free resource that is being offered. Hang on, my sleeve is bothering me. Sorry, that was such an abrupt change. It just really started aggravating me. Yes, I cannot wait. So we'll keep announcing that too, because that's going to happen in September. All right, so I feel like that helped lighten up the heart talking about that, even though that really didn't have anything to do with finding our peace. But I feel like that just helped like enlighten the mood, you know? Sometimes that's what we need in healing. October, angelic, that's in October. But I also have an in-person event I'm planning just for me, just as myself, in September as well. And that is still getting worked out as well. We are in the final stages. So yes, if you want to sign up for Reiki, learn how to do this energy healing, link is in the bio. That class will then be in October. And it will be Usui Holy Fire World Peace Reiki. That was a mouthful, I know. But you learn all the traditional Usui symbols, and then you learn the Holy Fire symbol. So Usui Sensei acknowledged that there is more energy out there for us to access. There is always going to be a progression. There's always going to be a development the more that we work with it. And this Holy Fire Reiki is like that progression, is that next level up, is that next expansion in the practice of Reiki and accessing this energy. Ooh. Wow, the hearts do feel a lot lighter. So now I allow my heart to dream. Thank you for the follow, nobody. Welcome in. Now I allow my heart to dream. Interesting. Dream in the feeling of peace. I allow my heart to dream in the feeling of peace. Ooh, that feels good. Because now it's like I'm not dreaming with like these conditions. I'm not dreaming with these anxieties. I am now dreaming peacefully from the heart. I am now allowing things to expand. Doll, it's a really good question. So there's not like one specific answer. But I can tell you Reiki absolutely helped me with that. So I learned Reiki without really ever having experienced it. Actually, I had never experienced it. I never had a session done on me. I'd only seen some videos on YouTube. So diving in with Reiki, meditating, doing a lot of shadow work with Reiki. That's the great thing about Reiki, is it puts you in that space to be able to really to go within yourself without judging and be like, all right, why do I do this? Why am I being mean to myself? Why am I being mean unintentionally to other people? And finding that root cause to bring it to the surface, bring light to it, and heal it. But some things you could do, just little tips in the meantime, it's called stopping the thought, really. This is something, so if you don't know my degrees in psychology, this is just like a really simple, super simple kind of trick. So when the thought comes up, you stop it. You say, oh, this is what I'm thinking about. I'm going to stop and redirect. I know that it sounds a lot easier than it is, especially if you're in the thick of like a really self-loathing thought. But I encourage you to try that. Be like, all right, I'm in the middle of this. I'm going to stop. And you don't have to analyze it. Just say, stop. Let me go do something else and get out of this thought. And that starts to reprogram and rework your brain. Yeah. Doll. No, I totally get that. So the way that I use Reiki is a little bit different than you might find with a lot of other Reiki practitioners. So I am channeling Reiki right now to you, but I'm also channeling from the divine. I'm hearing what they're needing to say. I'm hearing what you need to know. And I'm also moving energy in the background and reprogramming energy and refocusing energy in the background as well. So it's kind of a combination of things. So when you have a Reiki session with me, I'm actually talking to you. You're not just in meditation. I'm not just flowing energy through you. I am actually working with you, working through thoughts, working through feelings with you with Reiki and channeling from the divine. So my sessions are a little bit like healing, coaching, and reprogramming all in one. So if you would like to work more on that, link is in the bio. I do have one-on-one sessions. I also do offer group programs, so also look out for those. So I feel like maybe that could be something more of what you're needing if you feel like you're hitting a wall, where things get a bit more of attention. You get what I mean? Angelic, no, I totally get it. It's hard. Like, it sounds so simple, like, oh, just stop. Especially if you're like you're in a loop. It can be hard to stop. Thank you for consenting, Wolf. Hello, Michelle. How have you been? Counseling with a twist, kinda, yeah. So I'm definitely not a licensed counselor. I will always direct you to a professional if you need it. So we call it more like energetic counseling. You get what I mean? Does that make sense? I have clients that do both, and I think they complement each other so well. Doing counseling, doing Reiki, doing your energy healing. I think they work so well together. Thank you for the sneaky gnomes, Tara. I'm like, what is that? I couldn't tell what it was. Exactly, doll. You gotta go deep, and you really gotta address things within if you want to be able to do things for other people. Exactly. Trust me, I understand that. Yeah. This healing work is very much a massive exercise in self-awareness. That's what this is at its core. Very simply put, the energy work we do, no matter what we're doing, how we're doing it, Reiki, candle work, manifesting, whatever, it is exercising self-awareness on a massive scale to bust through those blocks so that you can progress. Oh, Mumsy, I love that. Whew. Oh, ow, this is coming right off the back. I allow myself to experience joy. I allow myself to have joyful moments. Let that float right off the back. Yes, Bree, this will definitely help with anxiety too. It definitely will. So just consent to the flow of the energy. Let it flow right to where you're feeling the anxiety. Even if I'm like pulling some stuff off the back right now, it will absolutely help. That is so cool, Lauren. Who are they, if you don't mind sharing? Do they have their name? Oh, I love that, doll. I allow myself to experience joy, and I'm just seeing sparkly golden energy, and I'm seeing sunshine, and I'm seeing an open field. I allow myself to experience joy. Lauren. Ooh, that feels really stuck on somebody's back. Doll. Thank you for the follow, bootlegger. Welcome in. I allow myself to breathe. Holy crap. I allow myself to just breathe. Who's not like breathing? Not just in an energetic sense, but you're not allowing yourself to take a deep breath and just be like, like you're not even doing that. Take notice. When's the last time you just took a deep breath and let your body relax for a second? So take a big deep breath in. Breathe out. Lauren, that is so cool. I don't know that I necessarily have any famous ancestors. Maybe if I dug enough, I could find one, but none off the top of my head. None that are in a museum that I know about. It does. Mm-hmm. Ooh, wolf, yeah. Take another big deep breath in, especially into your back. So I know that sounds a little weird, but literally envision pulling that breath into your back, filling up your back as much as you can, and then blowing out. So breathe in. Breathe out. Pushing all the junk out. I allow myself to breathe and experience joy and experience peace. Let that come right out of the back. Really? Really interesting, Lauren. That is so cool, though. Ah, it made you cough. Oh, Mumsy, I am so sorry. Definitely breathe as deep as you can. Don't force it. Like, if you literally just can't, don't force it, for sure. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna drink the rest of my water. I'm so thirsty. Did that drive anyone crazy, or was that a good noise? Sorry, I had to get all of it. Yes, release it, Sophia. Release it. I allow myself to stand in the feeling of peace. Let that resonate. I allow myself to stand in the feeling of peace and just enjoy for a minute. I know. What is TMS? What does that stand for? Just allow yourself to hang out in this peaceful space for a minute. Allow yourself to get used to this feeling of peace. How does this feel? Does it feel a little weird, especially if you're not used to being this peaceful? If it feels a little weird, lean in further. Understand, I am okay. I am energetically and physically okay right now. Thank you for the follow, Cindy. Welcome in. Yes, release, Sophia. And I love the rain that's like in the back of this song. It sounds so peaceful too. Maybe, Lauren, they might. I don't know if they would require like some sort of proof, but they might. Tension, myositis? I don't know how to pronounce that word. It's an understudied, but it's caused by repressing emotions so deep they cause physical pain and disability in the body. Oh, I didn't realize there was like a term for that now. I've been out of school for a really long time, and again, I'm not a psychologist. I was like, went a different way, went this way. So I didn't know that. Yeah, because we've known for quite some time that, our emotions, our stress, our anxiety can really cause us to be ill. It can cause issues in our body. That would be really cool. Okay, so some of you need, hang on, I gotta do a puzzle piece. It thinks I'm not real. Hang on. So someone or someones are really needing to hear this. I allow myself to understand the level of control that I have in a situation. So it's not just black or white. What we normally say is, I allow myself to understand when I can't control something or when I can. This is a little bit different. So I allow myself to see and fully understand the level of control that I have in something. And let this bring you peace. Peace within that fact. Peace within that knowing, okay, I have this much, I have this much, or I don't have this much. So your scope is widening here by understanding the level of control that you have through certain situations. Yeah, that's really interesting, Jessica. I didn't realize there was a term for it now, but that's very cool. I'm glad it's like being recognized. Yeah, for sure. Definitely people can, doll. Good. I'm glad you feel so much calmer, Amber. And I feel like that statement too, the moon, oh my gosh, you guys, I can see the moon perfectly from my office right now. And it is just like there's some clouds in front of it, so it's sort of beaming around. So I keep looking at it because we're coming up on the full moon, so it's just getting brighter and brighter. Anyway, what was I saying? Bird brain. Oh, I think I was saying I'm glad that they're like recognizing it and giving it a term and going deeper into it. Oh, and then I was also saying understanding the level of control that we have through certain situations when we view it as levels, viewing it as a scale, viewing it as moving up and moving down through certain situations. The reason we're doing it that way instead of the other way is we're creating a flow. So we flow with the scale. We flow with the scale of control that we have, and that allows peace to flow. Does that make sense? Sometimes ethereal things can be hard to put into words. Really? That's really interesting. Oxygen deprivation. Huh. Interesting connection. Oh, ouch. Who is this for? Okay, hang on. Hello, Tisa. Welcome in. How was your Monday? Whew, let me snap it out a little bit first. This feels like it's coming from the upper stomach. I allow myself to own what I've done. I allow myself to just own what I've done. I feel like someone's really needing that. Just own it. I know it can hurt. I know it can sting. But the faster you just own it and be like, look, okay, I did this, or I didn't do this, but now I'm going to fix it. Now I'm going to change it. The faster everything else can start falling into place. They so did, doll. Breathing is so important. Thank you for the follow, Frankie. Welcome in. I allow myself to just own my actions. I just own them. Be at peace with them. Instead of letting them weigh on you, view them for what they are. So you're kind of removing yourself a little bit in this aspect. You're removing yourself from them and just looking at them from a more logical standpoint and saying, all right, this is what happened. It is what it is. It is done. And now I'm going to move forward. Now I'm going to do what I need to do to, I don't know, if some of you maybe feel like you need to make amends, I'm going to allow myself to make those amends in whatever way I feel I need to and move forward. Oh, doll. Lauren, yes. Because I see a lot of people get stuck that way too. Getting stuck in like, oh, I did this, and just like ruminating on it. That's a really sticky place to be in rumination. So I view it for what it is and I move on. Because we have all done things we are not proud of. There is no one on this earth who is perfect. There is no one on this earth that has something they wish, just like no one would ever know about, right? Some, are like larger than others, okay? But there's not a single person on this planet who doesn't have something like that, right? So understanding that we're all kind of in the same boat, we all kind of have the same eggs in the basket, if you will, and just let it go. Oh, Wolf, I'm so glad you loved it. Life is so fun right now. Is that sarcasm? Hello, Emily, welcome in. How was your Monday? Wait, what's horseweed? 7, or wait. Well, that is a bit of a, I love that little cowboy hat emoji. That is a bit of a rodeo. That's big news. But you know what? You have an answer now, and now a plan can be formed. I know it's like not like, yay, I have this now, I have BPD now, but now like you have a roadmap that you can draw, right? Because now you have an answer. But I am so sorry if that's kind of like thrown you for a loop. I totally understand. Mistakes and regrets are part of how we learn and grow. Absolutely. They can so be helpful. Absolutely. Yes, Jessica. I love it. Yes, I love that. See, dots connected. Now things make sense, and now you can literally make a plan forward. But again, I understand like the shock, like, oh my God, like this is what was happening. This, like I have this, I totally get that. And I would be the same way. I would be like, what the fuck? You know? But now there is a light, you know? There's a light shining down to show the answer, show the way. Oh, thank you, Wolf. And thank you for the follow, Dream ASMR. Ah, yeah. Definitely sending you healing and holding space for you too. That's hard being a single parent too. Or wait, did I read single parent for out of nowhere? Becoming single. You said just becoming single. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Becoming single too. Yeah, having a big relationship change like that too. Yeah, definitely holding space for you. I don't know where parent came from. I don't think that was like any sort of reading, so don't freak out. I don't think that was the universe trying to slip that in. I think that was just my brain being crazy. Alex? I mean, it could be a few things. Maybe that person is thinking about you, or maybe you have some energy you just need to release. Like, you know, we're human. We have urges. Oh my God, 7. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Definitely holding space for you. Lauren, oh my gosh. So baby dreams, of course, you know, can be about literal babies. But I would get them too when like literally something was going to happen in life, like literally the birth of something, like the birth of an idea. So they can also be births of ideas of like how to make big things happen. Usually it's, you know, very large things when you're dreaming about a baby. I lost the comment, but it's a diuretic. Ah, that is so cool. Sophia, I am so sorry. Definitely holding space for you as well here. Boundaries, yes, yes. Healing will help you with those boundaries too, for sure. I plan to harvest what I can the next few days. That is so awesome. Are you gonna make them into a tincture, or what are you gonna do with them, or dry them like for tea? That would be so cool, Lauren. I feel like the birth of like a plan that gets you there is coming. Oh, BB, yes! I would love to do another candle for you. Again, the full moon candles should be listed tonight. I just didn't have time to finish the listing today, but our full moon candle ceremony will be on Sunday at 9 p.m. So again, those candles should be listed tonight. Oh, that's very cool, Jessica. I heard hawthorn's good for that too. And I think there's actually like a clinical study out there that shows people who did it consistently. I think it was for like 6 or 12 weeks. And I can't remember the dosage, but saw that hawthorn actually did help improve it. Good night, Victoria. Thank you for coming in. Good night. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you got to be here. I reached out to my most recent therapist to see if I can get formally diagnosed. Ooh, yeah. Definitely, to help you get resources, things like that. That's very cool, Jessica. So I want to go to your heads. I'm feeling just a little bit of like fogginess, a little bit of cloudiness that I want to remove from the head. No anxiety thoughts. Let's let those, I'm literally like swirling them around and then like swirling them up like spaghetti and blowing them away. So lion's mane mushroom is really good for like memory. And then reishi, I think, is really good for just like the body in general. I don't want to make like claims, you know what I mean? But apparently reishi has been shown to be good at fighting certain things in the body. And lion's mane has been shown to help with like, you know, creating new neural pathways in your mind. But again, I'm not a doctor. Don't take my word as gold, please. Please consult with a physician if you have concerns. That's my that's my little spiel, okay? Hello, Brittany. Welcome in. How are you? How's your Monday? Valerian's a good one too. Valerian is very relaxing. California poppy's relaxing. Any of your mints, so things like peppermint, lemon balm, lavender, catnip, that's in the mint family. Those are very good. California poppy is not in the mint family, but it, I don't want to get a strike or something if I say how it works. Anyway, so California poppy works on a similar receptor to a certain kind of other thing that you might find and people might use recreationally, but it doesn't make you feel the same way, but it helps bring about that calmness in the same way, if you get what I mean. Lavender, chamomile, and valerian. Oh my God, I bet that's amazing. Oh, that's awesome, Amber. I have not tried Blue Lotus. I absolutely love lavender. I don't know anything about ashwagandha. All right, swirling up those thoughts again in the mind. I feel like some of you are like, oh, the nighttime's creeping in and the thoughts are creeping in. No, no, no. No, no, no. Let's use some amethyst for it. Speaking of like things like lavender, let's use like this lavender colored amethyst. Just allow soft, fluffy clouds into your mind. Soft, fluffy, sleepy clouds into your mind. Yeah, I feel like a lot of those things are going to continue to be consistently understudied. There's just not really any money in it. That's usually the root of it all. So, allowing sleepy, soft thoughts into your mind. Oh, Amber, that's awesome. Awesome, an A in English. Yeah, a lot do not, Angelic. I agree with that. A lot just, you know, I mean, science is wonderful, right? A lot of things that we have are wonderful. They have improved our lives vastly and have made so many things a thing of the past that we get the privilege of not to even think about them for a second, right? But for sure, there are definitely powers that be that, you know, don't really have an interest in our health genuinely, you know what I mean? That is awesome, 7. I allow myself to feel peace in my mind and peace in my body all the way down the spine. For sure, Jessica. Science is even studying Reiki to help provide answers about what's happening with Reiki, about what's happening in this energy healing. I don't know that will have the answers, even within our lifetime, because it's just like, how do you really measure something like this? I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm not the expert here. I'm the expert in what I'm doing, but not in like a scientific study. But yeah, science discovers a lot of amazing things. Oh, Brittany, I totally get it. My college was Ayurvedic based and they used, oh, that is so cool, BB. Yeah, a lot of other countries, like I think Japan is a really big one, where they're like holistic healing and like what we would call like Western medicine. They're really intertwined. There's not really like a difference between them. They very much practice hand in hand. Sophia, oh my gosh. Do you have any aloe vera? That's so cool, Jessica. So I allow myself to have clear, peaceful thoughts in my mind and all the way down my body, all the way down my spine. Yeah, and it's so different between practitioners, right? Because a lot of the energy work that we do has to do with our own ability to open up our own channel and allow that energy to flow. So there's just like a lot of factors at play. And also, so a lot of the ways in which Reiki is being studied is how does it have an effect on pain? And pain is also a subjective concept. Like, it's not subjective that we experience it, but it's subjective, like how do we experience it? So like a 10 on the pain scale may be vastly different to you from what it is to me, right? So it's like a lot of like confounding things. That is so cool, Lauren. I did not know that. That is super cool. Oh, I'm like kind of hiccuped. That was weird. What? Jessica, that is so cool. That is super freaking cool. Yeah, a lot of hospitals do use it, and there's hospitals like running their own independent studies on it. It's really cool. Amber, I'm so glad. Thank you for the follow, Roly Poly Soup. I'm just envisioning that, like Roly Poly Soup. Yeah, so the Hartford Hospital in Connecticut was one that I was keeping track of for a hot minute. I haven't in a little bit, but they were actually running an active study. They may still be. And they were asking for Reiki volunteers to do at least a 3-month commitment to work with cancer patients and, bringing down their pain levels. Thank you for the follow, Jordan. Welcome in. Music therapy is so cool. And a massage therapist on site. That is awesome. When I was in college, I also did an internship at the University of Arkansas for Medical Sciences. I was working with 2 neuropsychologists, and one of them set up a meditations class. So we did a meditations course with people with mild cognitive impairment or mild cognitive dysfunction to see how it would help them. So that was really cool. So even the medical university was using meditation to see how it would help people who were having memory issues. Very cool thing to be a part of. Oh wow, Jessica. That's so cool, Mumsy. Huh, interesting, Chase. Oh, I love that, Angelic. I love that. I'm sorry you were in the hospital, but I love that you did that. They got rid of it because they didn't have a way to put expiration dates. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, because they can go bad if if they're in a carrier oil, so that can be kind of tricky. That is so cool, Mumsy. Amber. Oh, was it Chase? I didn't realize that was a Hartford hospital study. Reiki for unmedicated labor, for sure, Jordan. So I would ask your hospital as well. Thank you for the heart puffs, what's your temperamental? Thank you for the heart puffs. Jordan, I would ask your hospital if they maybe do have a Reiki program. Sometimes they do, like what I was speaking about with the Hartford Hospital in Connecticut. Or see if you could bring a Reiki healer in, if you would be comfortable with that. You could even do Reiki before it actually happens. So like in the days and weeks leading up, have Reiki on you before that. Oh, Angelic. Wolf. No, you are so fine. That is so cool, Wolf. No, I am not in Connecticut. I used to live there for a little bit, but I am now in New Jersey, so I'm not super far away. I'm up here in the area. Jello, oh my god. They might, Jordan. Yeah, you never know. It never hurts to ask. Be like, do you offer like any sort of like alternative or holistic services as like an add-on? Do you have a Reiki program or Reiki volunteers you ask to come in? Definitely wouldn't hurt to ask. You never know. I don't think it's something that they always advertise either. I love hospital jello. Something's different about hospital jello, isn't it? Like, what is it? Yeah, Jordan, I definitely recommend, if you can't get one actively like with you in the hospital, definitely have some sessions prior. Melina, I do not know if anyone in here is from Georgia. Hospital pudding. Oh, I love it. Just pulling out some stress. I'm going to gently pull some stress out of your backs. It may feel like some strings, like sliding down and then sliding up from your back. And then I'm just pulling them out and blowing them away. Pulling some strings of stress. I know, Amber. So like, I luckily have not been in the hospital myself very much. I was when I was little for a head injury, but other family members have been in the hospital, and I would always get so tricked by the smell of the hospital food. Like, that smells like it's good. What's coming up? And then it was just always like the saddest thing ever. They do have some good things in the cafeteria sometimes, though, for sure. Chicken tenders were the best. Thank you for the follow, Elizabeth. Ooh, a huge menu. I know, it's like, that smells really good. I smell like a roll. I smell something delicious, and it's like just the blandest thing ever. But, they're like trying to keep sodium down. Like they're not trying to, pump people full of stuff, because there's a lot of things going on. Oh, the ginger ale. Don't get me started. I love ginger ale on an airplane. I get really sick. Something that kind of happened in the recent years. I get sick on a plane now. Like motion sickness. I can't really go to sleep anymore on a plane because I start to feel like I'm just spinning. It's so weird. But I would love to just go to sleep on a plane. Oh, that sounds so good, Lauren. I love rolls. Do you guys remember, this is going to be more of a southern thing, maybe. Do you guys remember a place called Lambert's that would throw rolls at you? Yeah, kind of like vertigo, angelic. I literally, like, I know I'm sitting like this on the plane, right? But I feel like we're just doing barrel rolls. And I just, ugh. Okay, but if you remember what Lambert's is, they just had like the best rolls ever and they would throw them at you. Like, that is just so wild. Why are you throwing food at a restaurant? But anyway. Yeah, I don't think they're around anymore. If they are, I think they're very scarce. Has anyone seen a Lambert's? Ooh, maybe angelic. In Missouri, I'm just gonna continue to pull some strings of stress out. Just let these just come right on out of your back. There's one in Missouri. Is it the only one still in existence? I need to go. Luna. Oh my gosh, Chase, what in the world? Oh, I know. Oh, I want to roll now too. Oh. Yarvison. Oh my gosh, Chase. Oh, the Red Lobster cheddar biscuits? Is that what you're talking about? We may have to end the live for this. Like, my heart's just pounding too hard. I'm getting all hot and bothered about rolls. Oh my gosh. Oh, I've heard of that, Lauren. Or no, BB, I'm sorry. I've heard of that. I don't remember what that was called. Oh, they did, didn't they? I remember Red Lobsters were closing. Cheddar biscuits, so good. They sell the mix at Sam's Club? I need to go look. So how was your Reiki session? Butter rolls. Rolls can be healing too, okay? Nothing quite as good as a hot roll with some butter. Come on. Those can be healing for the heart. I know, nobody does, Yarvison. Thank you for the share, Luna. One in Alabama. Oh, that sounds so good, BB. Let's bring in some buttery energy. Nice flowing buttery energy to fill our souls for the roles we cannot have right now. Starlight, congratulations. Nothing wrong with warm bread and butter at all. I love bread. I love bread too. Jessica, I'm so jealous. A good garlic bread with cheese, yes. Did you, Dante? Oh, that sounds so good, BB. What the? Burgundy cherry ice? I've never heard of that. Like, what exactly does that mean? Like, I get what cherry ice cream is, but is that something different? French toast. Oh, that sounds so good. I love French toast too. Garlic bread is my true love. I think bread is everyone's true love at our core. What we really love is bread. We just need to admit it, you know? Oh. Reiki and roll. Oh my gosh. I love pasta too. Oh, it's just like describing the color. I'm like, is there an extra ingredient? Like, what does it mean, burgundy cherry ice cream? Jessica. Yes, let's just do the whole body. Let's send in warming Reiki from head to toe. So through your hands, through your fingers, all the way down to your feet, through your toes. Warm, buttery Reiki energy. The carbs make our brains feel good. They hit the happy receptors and make us feel good. We're going down a bread bowl. Oh my God. I'm pretty sure there is ice cream that has that in it, Angelic, isn't there? We need to have a session where we all bring rolls and butter. Oh. Cosmic. We are on a roll. Brioche. I forgot. Brioche is probably like my second favorite kind of roll, kind of bread. Oh my God. And it's so funny. So that's another word that I like to mispronounce in addition to Chipotle. So I like to say brioche, brioche, like a phonetic pronunciation. And then I like to say Chipotle, chipotle. So if you ever hear me say those words, I swear to God, I know how to say them right. I just mispronounce it on purpose. And sometimes it just gets stuck that way. So. Jarvis, go get you some rolls. Oh, too funny. Brioche is everything. So you know, Chase, how there was that joke that if the older generation could just say Chipotle right, everything would be better. So I started saying Chipotle, you know, as a joke, and then it just stuck. And then I would see people type the word. I'm like, oh my God, how do I say it right now? I don't remember because I've been saying it wrong for so long. I don't know how to say, how do you say that yogurt name? I don't even know. Is it we? And he says oi? I have no idea. Is it French? Oh, I was like, I'm pretty sure it's we. I intentionally mispronounced Chipotle too, yes. I'm gonna hear brioche every time. Yes, say it with me, brioche. Dante's like, I'm this close to getting a croissant. I'm so sorry. I should have brought bread for everyone. My bad. That's what? I don't even know what that is, Yarvison. Oh my gosh. It just hit me. It just hit me, the joke you're making. Oh my God. My brain wasn't computing. I'm originally from the South too, if you can't tell. My accent isn't quite as strong, but I am from there. A bagel with a smear of cream cheese. Having cream cheese in this house is so dangerous. I will literally put half the tub on one piece of bagel. Literally, my cream cheese is like this thick. Cassidy, oh my gosh, are you okay? Is everything okay? There are so many tornadoes lately. It is unreal. All right, it's time to start tucking you in. Tucking you in like little burritos. And don't forget, the candle listing should be up later tonight. I'll send an email blast out. So again, our full moon ceremony is going to be Sunday, the 21st at 9 p.m. here on TikTok. So if you are ready to release under that full moon, get ready. Watch my website. Watch my postings. If you're on the email list, watch your email. It'll be coming through as soon as possible here, okay? All right, tucking in your edges, tucking in your sides, sealing you in. And I will see you in the next one. Good night. Good night. Thank you for the roses. Good night, everyone.